Good day, guys. Welcome back to this new video, and it is your boy once again, Legit Paul. So guys, on this new video, as you saw the title, this is another video about trading sessions. Okay, so what I've noticed is that the previous video that I made about sessions, it was not clear enough, and many people surely were confused or didn't get everything about trading sessions. And also, I got even more information about trading sessions, and I got a way which I can explain it much better. So basically, we have three trading hours in forex. We have the Asian session, we have the London session, and we have the New York session. But most of the times, the Asian session doesn't move. Okay, the Asian session doesn't move, and most of the time on the Asian session we experience ranges or consolidations. Okay, then on the London sessions is when we get a high momentum, and also on the New York sessions. So I mostly trade on the London session and on the New York session. But if you are in South Africa, you want to know which time is the London session, and you are not using a trading view platform, because I'm going to show you a certain indicator which is very useful in finding sessions on the market and in alerting you when the session starts. But if you're not using a trading view, you are using maybe MetaTrader, the time when London session opens is at 9 o'clock. I'll tell you the closing times and the New York opening time and the closing time. But for all those who are in the TradingView platform, if you want sessions, you want to be alerted in your country or anything, you can go on this bottom side and change the times to your country. Okay, then also after changing them, mine I've put it into South African time because I'm from South Africa. Then you can go to indicators. When you get into indicators, you wanna search sessions. Okay, you wanna search sessions. Then when you get into sessions, look for this one which in a bracket is written all. Okay, then put a star on it. Just click like this. A star is like this. Just click a star on it. Then it will be on your favorites. On your favorites, just click it. It will show over here. So I'll just remove this one and put mine. Okay, let's add a new one. Because obviously everyone will be having a new one. So let's add a new one. Okay, this is how it will look when you enable it. So as this looks, it's a bit messy, guys, and it shows all sessions. It shows the Asian session over here, the New York session, and also the overlap, and I mean the London session and the New York session. So what we do is we go on our corner right over here, click the three dots and say settings. Okay, this is the settings of the sessions. We have London, we have New York, and we have Asian. We're going to tick out Asian because we are not going to use Asian. We're getting into London. London, you can choose your color. I like blue on the London, and my New York is just fine as it is. Okay, it's in red color, so perfect. You just do this, close your sessions just for a neater chart. Okay, so we have our chart right now. To all people who are in South Africa, our time of the New York Open is 9 o'clock, and the New York close is at 5:30. I think, yes, 5:30. And the London close is at 5:30, and the Open is at 9, and the New York Open is at 2 o'clock, and the New York close is at 10:30. Okay, the New York close. Then the rest of the time is Asian session. We don't trade Asian session. Asian session, it doesn't move. It's always messy. It's always consolidations, and it's always ranges. Okay, so let's look at London session. London session is the blue one, and the red one over here is the New York session. And you can see in the middle we have a blended color. This blended color is basically called an overlap. It's an overlap of the New York session and of the London session. Where this blended color ends, it means that the New York session, the London session has ended, and now the New York session is carrying on. But over here, when the blended color started, is when the New York session opened, while the London session was open. Okay, guys, but you can see the blended color. Okay, so let's start, guys. we can see we have a momentum over here to the upside, and we can see that when the London session started, we had a momentum to the downside. This is the New York, the Asian session. Also, when the London session opened, we had a downside. You can see how momentum is getting into the market immediately when it's London session. Okay, guys, so we only trade on our London sessions. Let's go to a smaller time frame so that we may see this in a very clear view. You can see, guys, this is our London session. Look at the momentum. This is our London session, and you can see how the Asian session was performing. You can see how the Asian was performing. So let's just try something over here. As you can see, the Asian session was creating a bit of a range from there to over here. Okay, let's do this. Perfect. So this is a range, which is the Asian session range. We obviously won't trade it. Okay. Then over here we have a break of structure. This is what I'm showing you right now will be a pre-London trade. Then we have a break of structure over here. As we have a break of structure over here, we would wanna have a pause, then we will take our trade. Let's just see first on our 3 minutes time frame if there is any pauses right here. Okay, perfect. Let's go on. We are on our 3 minutes time frame right now. We are looking for a pause after the break of structure. Perfect. We found a pause over here. This is a pre-London session trade. Then we take our trade after this pause. A pause is this part, which is a bit of a doji or a bit of a opposite color. So then our stop loss will be just right about here. Okay, or we can make our stop loss a bit over 10 pips. Okay, no, but it doesn't have to be 10 pips. It's just that if your stop loss is at the right place, then we are fine. Then okay, perfect. We took our trade on pre-London session trade, which is, yeah, we call it the pre-London session. You would have closed your trade over here with a 2,41 risk ratio, 1 is to 2,41 risk ratio, or you would have closed your trade around over here, guys. When you saw this rejection, you would have closed it over here when the London session just kicked in. Okay, which is about 1 is to 1:5 risk ratio. It's a 1:5 risk ratio, which you started entering it before the London session opened, and you are down on GBPAD. Unless if you wanna milk more, surely there is an opportunity right on this side for you to enter on the London session. Perfect. Let's just zoom on this other side, then I'll surely give you an entry. There will be a very beautiful entry on this part of the side. Let's just see. This is our key point. Perfect. That was our key point, and we can see that we had a break to the upside, but you can see the sellers were pushing this bullish candle to the downside, so it was a rejection, and we have a bearish candle pushing it to the downside. Then we have a retest candle, which is a confirmation candle. So after this candle, I would have taken my trade from right over here, and my stop loss would have been around a bit more over here, so it will be about 9 pips, 5 pips more at least. Yeah, my take profit, my stop loss would have been there, and my first take profit would have been here, because I would have been thinking about the retest of the consolidation. Okay, guys, so basically my first take profit would have been there, which is a 1:4 risk ratio. We secured a good thing, guys. I mean, it's two trades. The first one before London session, the second one when the London session is open. Okay, if you want to take it much more deeper, you seeing that you are having confirmations, because over here I'm not teaching you other stuff. It's just the smallest things that I'm teaching you. We have another consolidation right over here. Let's see how it played out. Okay, we had another consolidation right over here. So basically we can see over this consolidation, this range, we can see that the market broke to the upside and another one pulled it to the downside. My first trade would have been over here, or it would have been after basically this pause. But if I took my second trade on this pause, I'm very much sure that my trade would have been a hitting stop loss because of this other parts. But if only we took it over here, which most of the time we don't take it inside a range because we want to wait for a break. But if we took it over there, our stop loss would have been at least 18 pips. Yes, yeah, 18 pips stop loss. Then we continue with our trades to the downside, saying up to here, plus we carry on with this one to the downside. London session, we overlapped with the New York session. It's about how much? It's about 1:3 risk ratio, plus 1:12 risk ratio. So it's basically 1:15 risk ratio in the morning plus 1:5. So basically it's how much? uh 3:23, basically 3:23 risk ratio. Only in the morning, guys, you secured such much, you made so much trades with just this knowledge, guys. This is pure knowledge, pure market structure. You saw, guys, I didn't add anything much, I didn't add anything difficult. It's something that you can do for your own self. Need charts, consolidation, break, wait for a pause, take your trade to target. I mean, any funding company can fund you by using this strategy because you'll be trading wisely, you'll be taking good trades, and surely you'll be hitting your challenges all way, all day. Okay, guys. So yeah, take profit over here, then you done for the day. I mean, you done for the day, guys. I will make more examples on other days. Keep in touch. This strategy obviously is not 100%. The win rate for it is 7 winning trades over 3 losing trades. On those 3 losing trades, you might find that we have 3 break-even trades and only 1 loss. So just keep in touch, because over here we might be having another consolidation. Maybe some example can come out of this one. Let's just see. An example can come out of this one. Okay, so let's zoom in very well. This was just a fake out, guys. This was a fake out. I wouldn't have taken the trade. Don't forget, you have to wait for a pause before you take a trade. After what? After the break of the consolidation. As you can see over this one, it came down, went up again, came down. This one went up and created the rejection candle over there and gave us a confirmation. I would have taken my trade over here. I mean, this is even the London session. I would have taken my trade over here. My stop loss would have been around 10 pips, okay, or 12. Yeah, 13 pips. 13 pips stop loss down there. Then okay, so then let's just extend our range. Okay, then we have a break, guys. We have a break. As we have a break like this, and we are on the 3 minutes chart. Okay, we're on the 3 minutes chart. We can't see any near pause. Let's just go to our M1 time frame. Maybe we'll experience a pause. I just hope that it will come out as we want, because M1 time frame, it's a small time frame, guys, and I don't want this video to be long. Okay, is it there? Here is it. Perfect, guys, perfect. Let's just see if we have a pause in the middle of this consolidations. You wanna see if we have a bit of a pause. Okay, unfortunately we don't have a pause. So if you were not aggressive on this part, you wouldn't have taken this trade. Basically, if you were not aggressive, you wouldn't have taken this trade. But if you went aggressive, you would have taken it in the London session, and your take profit would have been around over here because you would have seen this part. a rejection and a bullish candle to the upside. So your take profit would you would have closing your profits over there. 1:7 risk ratio, 101, 104 pips take profit. So this is London session. You're done for the morning. I mean, it secured a 1:7 risk ratio with only a 13 pip stop loss. No, guys, and this is about 8. It's about 1:8 basically. It's a 8 reward. This is a good trade, guys. So just imagine, London by London, guys. We're killing it all times, all day. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'm signing out, guys. I'm signing out. I'm just giving you a lot of knowledge, guys. I'm just giving you a whole knowledge. Like I just came back, guys. But I'm already giving you mind-blowing knowledge. I'm giving you some awesome content, and surely you are enjoying them because this is pure market structure, and it's something that I've just discovered. Okay, it's something that I've just discovered. So I'm signing out. Yes, sure.